once again, Crustaceans. My name's Crust and Mustard, and today we're back in the world of Blockville Mod Pack. Hey, pig. Alright, fine, whatever. Anyway, hello everybody, my name's Crust and Mustard, and welcome back. We are here today, and you know what? I am sick and tired of picking freaking stuff. It was a good run. We had tons of good stuff, and it was great, but this farm is kind of outdated. It's nice. I mean, it still works. We get about 24 of everything per harvest, but, it takes so long for me to harvest, and I'm lazy, and I don't want to do it, and I don't wanna. So, because I'm a whiny baby, and I never want to do anything, we're going to do something like this. Holy balls, what is this? This right here, my friends, is an auto farm. Yay! Okay, so basically how this works. We have a harvester here. With things like this, the blueberries, if you don't know, you can right-click, and they'll automatically go into your inventory. Certain things don't have that, and we actually have a block called a planter for that. But for this, for something like this, with the right-click plants, we can actually just plant them down and then put some lily pads of fertility around them, which make it so that they grow faster, essentially. We're going to have that, and then we're going to just do layers, I guess. We're going to go up to the next layer here. And we're going to put glowstone underneath where the water is so that it's light enough down here that they still grow. And then, yeah, so actually let me just show you what I'm talking about here, because it's a lot easier to show than tell. So, what we're going to need, for this one right here, we're actually going to plant soul sand down and then put some netherrack down. Because I actually need it for a couple of the recipes for the lily pad of fertility. So I need netherrack from that, and I don't have, or netherwort, rather. Wow, that weather change was really quick. Holy cow. Oh. You feeling okay, server? You need a breath mint or something? Okay, that should be exactly where I need that. So we're gonna do this here. So it should be just 3 across all the way here. 3 across all the way. 3 across all the way. 3 across all the way. 3 across will tell me where my lily pads go. Lily pads go, lily pads go, lily pads go. Lily pads go, lily pads go, lily pads go, lily pads go. Boom! Yeah, I'm a nerd. Shut up. I know it. We all know this. Come on. I mean, you guys wouldn't be watching me if I wasn't kind of nerdy. So, anyway. So, let's see. We have our first lily pad's going to go right there. Second one's going to go right here. Third one right here. And fourth one right here. Now, to be completely honest, I have no idea if the lily pad of fertility works with netherrack. I haven't ever tried it. If it doesn't, I really don't care. It's more aesthetic than anything, because all the other layers are going to have that, so I want to have it so it's not looking like poo-poo bananas. Poo-poo bananas. You don't want it to look like poo-poo bananas. Alright. Let's see. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. 2, 1, 2. Alright, so where are we? We should be... If we just do layers of 2 on all the sides. There we go. We should end up right at the center, right here. And that's where the planter goes. So, what we're going to do now is we're going to put the glowstone underneath so we don't end up with bald spots in lighting underneath so that the crops don't grow there. We want them to always be growing. So we're going to get some glowstone. We don't need water for netherrack. I always call it netherrack. It's netherwort. Netherwort crusty. I never really liked planting netherwort. Mainly because it doesn't match other plants. It looks weird. I don't know, it just bugs me a bit. Okay. So I can't get through there. I have to break this. Alright, we'll come back to that. So, what we're gonna do is we might as well use this piece of wood and then throw some glowstone underneath, right there. I like this. This is fun. So let's see. We're just gonna keep doing this till we have all of the glowstone down. And that's actually where we're gonna put the water. So, like I said, this would be dirt if it was anything else, but I have to plant the nether wart because I need it for other things, like the recipes for the lily pads. So we're going to go like that. Alright, so we got our glowstone down. Now we could put water in there because we need them for the lily pads. We need little pools of water. So, let me grab my bucket. Also, I lost my backpack. I don't know what happened to it. Like, the server kind of crashed, and then all of a sudden I was missing my backpack, and I was like, oh, great. And I asked everyone on the server if they'd seen it. Nobody had, so I just kind of cut it up to a loss and kind of started to replace some of the stuff on there, but even then it's like kind of not replaced yet. I don't know. I don't know if I'll actually end up replacing everything in there, but... Alright, let's go inside and go to sleep real quick. Moo yourself. Alright. So we're gonna go sleep. And then we're gonna head downstairs real quick. Because we need some things. We have the redstone pipe stuff for the redstone energy conduit. We need some ME cables. We need an export bus, a precision export bus, and a precision import bus. We don't really necessarily need precision. I just like having that so that it keeps up with the machines, because if you do the basic ones, it does one item at a time, and there's no way to change that. But if you do precision, you actually get the ability to change whether it goes in like just one variables or if it goes in like stacks, and I usually set it to stacks just because it's a little easier, and I don't know, it keeps up with the machines a little better then, because like if you're sending things to your macerator one at a time, it's gonna macerate incredibly slowly. But if you send it stacks at a time, the macerator is gonna fly by, and you're really waiting on the macerator rather than the system, and that's kind of where I'm at with the ME stuff. So we have these. We need a couple other things. We need a planter. I don't know where that zombie's coming from, but he's annoying. We need a planter. We need a harvester. Oh, there it is. Okay. And then we need two, I think there's silver upgrades. Yes, 6. We need the 6 radius increase upgrades. So we need 2 silver upgrades, and that actually gives us the full range of what we need. Oops. Wait, oh, those don't stack. I forgot. Alright, so let's go back outside real quick. Alright. So what we're going to do now is we're actually going to break this part here. We're going to place block here. We're going to place the planter right underneath there. The planter only works when it's underneath the soil, the plantable soil. So we have to have it right here. Now what we're gonna do is we're actually gonna take this block out. I'm gonna go over here because I was supposed to. We're gonna take that block out, and then we're actually gonna take out this block here. We're gonna grab our energy conduit. We're gonna do this number here. You might wonder why I'm doing this straight line up. This is actually just the main line, and I want to have this because we're actually gonna stack this pretty tall. So I just want to have this as like a main line all the way up. We're actually gonna do the same thing on the opposite side here with the ME stuff. So yeah. Also, I forgot I need a chest as well. So you need a chest for this. Sorry, forgot to say that. I forgot. I'm sorry. Don't make fun of me. All right, chest. We need a chest because the way the harvester works is it actually kicks into an inventory next to it. You can't actually hook up an ME cable directly to it or a ME import bus. I've tried it, and it actually destroys the items. We actually have one of these similar to these at spawn, and it was destroying the items because that's what it does. So what I do is I do that, and then I do this, and then I do this, and there we go. So now we've got that right there. Now we just have to, what the heck, jump, there we go. We just have to bring this in here. So there's really no good way of making this look the best, unfortunately, but it works. I know it works. It works very well. I mean, I guess I could put like a little border around there. Oops, don't do that. Oh, this is, I need to put glowstone around this. So we'll do that actually next here. So we'll do stacks, precision export bus. So that's going to export to the planter. We need the import bus as well to be stacks. We're going to go grab some more glowstone because we need a little bit more light in there. And we need some more blueberries as well. So we need glowstone. I'm thinking just 3 around it, and then we need some blueberries. And as you can see, we already have 2,000, and I just set this thing up not too long ago, so we're just going to grab like 13 of them. Because I like unlucky numbers, alright? Calm down. Alright. So we are going to put glowstone here, here, and here. So that should be enough light now that we can replant these. And it shouldn't pop out of the ground. It doesn't look like it is. That's good. Alright, so now I should have grabbed this while I was down there, but I didn't because I'm a dingus. I know it. You know it. We all know it. So we need to now put in the nether wart. We have 34 of them. Not bad, I guess. We're going to do now, so we have to actually fly over. We're going to go in here into the ME thing and go BAM, and it'll start importing stacks of it. And if we did it right, if we come up here, should be planting it. 'Tis not planting it. The upgrade? Maybe it doesn't work for nether wart. Ooh, that would stink. I don't think it works with nether wart. I have to find a different way of doing that. Alright everyone, so I'm back. I figured out part of the problem. One, I was trying to plant netherrack, or netherwart. I always say netherrack. That was what I originally thought was the problem, but then I found the other problem. There were two. The second was, I didn't have it connected to the power source. Shut up. Don't make fun of me. Okay. So, this thing is pretty picky as well. So, what we have to do is we actually have to turn the lettuce into seeds for them to actually plant, which is a slight problem. So I'm going to actually have to figure out a way to fuzzy import bus a certain amount of them, or level limit a certain amount of them. I think what I'll do is I'll set up an auto crafting table, and I will count up how many seeds we need to fill this entire thing, and we'll set a level emitter and have it craft, and then once it has enough seeds in there, it'll stop. And we'll actually probably set this up out here, but first we're actually going to put the seeds in here, and we'll see it just go just like that. Let's actually turn this into seeds and this into seeds as well. I don't know how many you actually need here, so that's 3 sacks there. $18, $19, $20, $21, $22, $23, $24, $25, $26, $27, $28. So 3 sacks plus 28 should do it. So let's do 28 more. 28. There we go. And then let's turn that into seeds and go like that. So now, once that's done planting, I don't know how far along it is. It shouldn't take too long here. It'll do its thing. Gonna go down that side next, I think, right there. Or it's gonna come back this way. I don't know. I'm not entirely sure how it plants. It just kind of plants the way it does, and I'm like, alright, whatever. So it'll go through again and it'll plant soon here. Wait, we put them in there. Okay, yeah. So it'll come back again and it'll plant it. So what we need now, if it's 3 stacks and then 28, we're going to go inside real quick, and we're going to make ourselves some crafting tables. We're actually going to do an auto crafting table, and we're going to do the original auto crafting table because it has a little bit of a time delay. So if we set this up with a basic import bus, or a precision import bus, but on or export, I'm sorry. Precision export bus. Trying to talk and I'm not talking right. If we set it up with a precision export bus on single items, this is one of the very few times you'd actually need to use single items. And we have the precision import with full stacks, doesn't matter. And then we have a level emitter. Oops. On top of that, we can actually set it to say, make 3 stacks plus 28, I think it was. 3 stacks plus 28 seeds, autocraft that, and then once you have that, stop. And that's actually what we're going to do here. So we're going to set this guy up right here. Oops. So we have this guy, and we're going to do this right there. We're going to have the export bus here. We're going to have lettuce in here, single. And then on top of that, we're going to have a level emitter. We're going to go here, we're going to say active without signal, because we want it to only work when there isn't a signal. We're going to put an ME cable here. This guy, we want to have 64 plus 64 plus 64 plus 20, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 220 is what we actually have here. So we're going to set this up to do when there are 220 seeds in the ME system, it stops. But otherwise, it's going. And then, on the other side here, we're going to do this, stacks, and we're going to take just some ME cables, and go underneath. So right there we have our auto crafting for the seeds. So it's a little bulkier than I wanted it to be, but it's still not too bad. I mean, it's just kind of an eyesore, and I think what I'll do actually is I'll just run wood planks down the sides and up here and make it look better. And it's not over our solar panel. That's good. All right, so what we're going to do now is we're actually going to put the lettuce back in the system. There we go. And we're going to see if this guy starts auto-crafting. And it is. It's actually going through. It's going to make the 220. It's probably going to actually end up being a little bit more than that. But then once it's there, oops, it'll be done. We're going to sleep real quick. So what we're going to do now is we're just going to kind of watch it a little bit. Because I'm not entirely sure that it's going to work. That's the only thing with this. I'm not ever really entirely sure that it's going to work. I just have to kind of test this and hope that it does. I mean, the planter works now. Now that we figured out what was wrong with it, it was the seeds. But we have the planter working now. Actually, you know what? Actually, we're going to set this down to 64. And you might be like, Krusty, why'd you do that? Because I forgot that this has a huge buffer in here. We actually probably, if we even have like 10 of them, we're going to set it down to like 2. If we have 2 seeds in the system, this thing's full. So we're good. We don't need any more. So we're going to set that to 2 because I totally forgot about this huge buffer in here. But that'll actually help a little bit, so we don't end up with tons and tons of these just, laying around in our system. Because right now, we actually have no lettuce now, because it's all getting auto-crafted into seeds. But once the buffer's filled up, and once we have enough harvested from this... Wait, why didn't this... Wait, what? Oh, those just got picked, didn't they? Once it goes through and it's had some time to actually build up a little bit, we'll have plenty. What are you doing in my freaking farm? I'm gonna wreck you, bro. Get out of there. Oof. We need to do something about this. This can't happen. Oh god, no. That was too close. Okay. What we're gonna do right now is we're gonna come up with a way to light this up a little more. I think... Oh, whoops. I thought I was in my system. Torches! There we go. We're just going to put some torches down. So I think this is going to be a project that takes me a little while. Obviously, because this is big. This is a very big project. But I want to get everything, every kind of berry, every kind of, every harvestable thing I want to have on here eventually. I mean, it's going to take some time. Let's see, this is 11 wide, or no, it's 11, 22, 23, I believe. Oh, that works. Alright, this should prevent spawning. If it doesn't, I'm doing something wrong. This is a lot of torches. Plus we have the glowstone in there, so this should prevent spawning. I might even just go over the top with glowstone in there and then bring this down 1 level of wood and then just fence it all off. Because we don't ever, for really any reason, have to go in there, to be honest. I think, yeah, I might actually do that. That might be a better idea, just because we have the UU matter to make all of the glowstone. So it's not going to kill us to waste some of our UU matter on glowstone, because we have like a bazillion, jillion, trillion, quadrillion Let's do glowstone. Let's grab, I don't know, like 6 stacks of it. 3 stacks of it will work. 6 stacks of it. 3 stacks will work. Alright. Krusty, you're good with math. Alright. And then oak planks. There we go. Let's go make this look a little better and make it a little more spawn-proof. So, I don't know. I'm looking forward to doing this project because I want to have a bigger area for us to have a farm. And I really do like the idea of just automating it so I don't have to go out and pick it every single time. I mean, it's fun to actually go out there and pick the crops, to be completely honest. I like doing it. It's fun. But it gets a little tedious when I'm doing it every hour or so. So, we're just going to make it automatic so we don't have to go through. I can't walk on that lily pad, apparently. So I don't have to go through and do it, you know, every single time. So, yeah. I don't know. I'm excited for this project. I think it'll be a cool little addition to our place here. Plus, with all the ME stuff that we've been doing, it's really cool to, like, automate our food supply as well. Plus, once we get this completely automated, we're going to be able to do stuff, auto crafting as far as food and stuff. So we're going to be able to make some cool stuff. We might actually be able to expand our little smoothie shop at spawn to some other things. I haven't really decided what, but like, once you get, you know, rice and wheat auto crafted, you can make dough or flour. Stuff like that. You can auto-craft cakes, maybe. I mean, the possibilities are really endless for what we can do. I do actually want to connect my chicken egg spawner, too. Just 'cause. You know, 'cause why not? So we'll do this kind of design on every floor. We'll have the regular, just like, level here, then we'll have the stuff with maybe a planter, maybe not, depending if it's berries or not. We'll have a layer of wood around here, so we won't be able to see this as badly, I guess, because glowstone has a gross texture. I've never really liked the texture of glowstone. It looks kind of nasty to me, but it's light, you know, so you can't really knock it too hard. It's a useful light block, and it's sometimes better than torches. Well, I mean, it is better as far as light value, but sometimes better as far as looks. But, let's see, we're going to make a crafting bench here. But I'm not a big fan. I'm not the biggest fan of the glowstone, so it's going to take some getting used to. I kind of want to hide it as much as possible, to be completely honest, because it's not my thing. I don't like glowstone. But we will. We'll have it hidden pretty well. I'm actually going to do this. And then I think, like I said, we're probably going to do like some kind of, just like this kind of thing. Actually, we'd have to go one more in, wouldn't we? So I'll have to move the solar panel, because it's going to get in the way. And then I'll have to fill everything in here, because we definitely don't want mobs spawning right there. But we can actually hide most of our wiring by just doing a simple little extra box here. So yeah, that's really not too bad, I don't think. Let's actually do this now. Let's move this. Because why not? It's not hard to move the solar panel. Move him one more out. We'll grab one more red cable thing. And then we do the HV consumer. Wait, nope, we do the BC producer. My bad. I almost did it again. Also, I put that out a little further than I wanted to, but who cares? Doesn't matter. Energy bridge, HV consumer, and the solar panel. There we go. And dirt. Okay, and let's see. Let's do this. Here we go. No, that's not bad. I don't particularly mind that at all. I mean, that's not the worst looking thing I've ever seen. Let's look at it from over here. No, that looks pretty nice, actually. I kind of like this design. So, yeah, that's not bad at all. We're going to finish the fences here. And then do the fences up top. And then I think what I'll do is I will end the episode. This is going to be, for sure, a multi-part episode. Because this is going to take me a really long time to get everything all configured the way I want it to be. And just however many tiers high I want it to be. It's going to be a really high thing. Just because it has to go incredibly high up to accommodate all the different types of food, really. Because, like I said, I want to have all of them. I want to have every single one in here by the end. So, I'm actually kind of concerned. I'm actually thinking that by sky limit, we're just not going to have enough area in here to actually do it. So we might actually have to build 2 of them to actually accommodate all the food, which sounds insane, but I mean, like, you know, it sounds kind of like a fun little project because we haven't really come up with anything that was like completely groundbreaking as far as like what we were gonna do on the server. We've really just been kind of doing what everyone does when they do these kinds of things. They kind of go, oh, well, I'm going to do BuildCraft and IC2, and what have we done? We've done BuildCraft and IC2. And I want to branch out. I want to do some new stuff, because, you know, this is a new server. It's time for us to do some really cool things with some of the new mods. And I've wanted to do stuff with Pam's this whole time, because Pam's has some really cool stuff in it. Oh, look at that little redstone and hat douche creeper right there. Get out of here, creeper. Anyway, I don't know. I'm super excited about this season because we've been doing some cool things that we haven't done before. The community spawn project is a cool thing that we've been doing. We've actually been working on that. I'll actually show you guys what we've been doing as far as that lately. I do have to apologize, though. We don't usually record it because usually it's kind of just a spur-of-the-moment thing as far as what we do on there. It's kind of based on who's working on it at the time kind of thing. So, I mean, it could be me, it could be Jevin or Revo. I mean, it really depends on who's working on it, you know? So it's kind of hard to record what we do on there. Like today, I mean, Revo just kind of came up to me. He's like, hey, you want to install 10 more mass fabricators at spawn? And I'm like, I mean, if you got them, yeah, sure, let's do it. And he did. So we installed 10 more mass fabricators at spawn, which I'll show you in just a second. So, like, it's one of those things that it's pretty difficult for us to actually record it just because of, you know, people have to work on it. You know, it depends on who's working on it. But yeah, so this looks cool. I like this. Although I probably should have built it so close to the house.